works. Let's see here. Let's try to fix this. I hope I can see the chat. All right. Let me know if you can hear me okay, if you're on, and say hello. I haven't done this in such a while, so we hope it works. Happy Saturday. Let me know. Let me go back here real quick. Hold on. Okay, it shows a few people on, but say hello. And I'll make sure that it's like going through. I think we're good. Let me try this pop-out chat. I don't know if that's better or not. Can you guys hear me okay? Rachel! Hi, Rachel! Cool. Hi, Kika. You guys are a little far from me, but I wanted you to be able to see what I was doing. But okay, cool. Perfect. What are you guys doing? It's Saturday. Every day's a blur, though. Does it really matter? Hi, Dawn. Yay. Perfect. So I just got back maybe like an hour and a half ago or so from Sprouts. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek to Monday's video then, right? But you guys know I always do these like meal preps of, I call it that because I'm using the containers of like all of my fresh like fruit and stuff. I like to prep them all and have them ready to go. I got these off of Amazon. I love them and I thought we could do it together. Hopefully you can see me though. Cool. But what are you guys doing? Is this okay? We'll go with that. I already like rinsed everything, so we're just gonna like chop some stuff. Oh, some black bean burgers. Yum. How do you do yours? Like, what's your like go-to binder for making like patties? Black beans. I love me some beans. You know this. All right, I'm just chopping up some strawberries to begin. I usually do like, sorry, it's the weekend noise from the outside world. But I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8 of these between both Nate and I. It goes fast. Home and the seasons. Hi! Happy Saturday. Aw. Like I said, I just kind of rinsed this when I got home. Good enough, you know? By the way, I kind of wanted to pop on about this from Sprouts. If you guys have a Sprouts and you're planning on going and doing groceries at all this weekend, because I think when I post this Monday, I believe it ends tomorrow. They're doing like their organic sale. So if you spend $30 or $35, you get $5 off. So you might as well take advantage. And it doesn't even have to be like fresh produce. It can just be anything with an organic label. So that's pretty cool. That's not too hard to do. So that's what I did this weekend. And I did it online where it was like the grocery pickup. Easy, you know? Yeah, what do you guys have going on? I'm gonna meet Nate he's at work, for lunch later, unless I get the text that says he cannot, but that's the tentative plan. I wish you could see this, but if I move you too far away, then I can't see you. Hold on. We'll try. No? Make this work. I'm sorry, someone's like mowing their lawn. That was the cookie box. It'll work. And I think the chat might be like on a slight delay, but if I miss you, I apologize, but I will try to keep up with you guys. Do you guys do this too? I've been doing this now for months with my berries, and I love it. And nothing goes to waste because it always looks so appealing when it's all set, ready to go. You know what I mean? It matters. Anything new where you guys are as far as like anything opening back up or anything like that? You know, there's talk about it here, but I don't think it's officially happened. Hi, Dan. How are you? You should be studying. It's college life. I bet you are, actually. You know, I have not really gone live in a while. I know when everything happened last year, when everything started, like what, last March, April-ish, I did a few times just to connect with the world, right? But I don't do it too often, and honestly, I really enjoy it, but it's tough because, one, when you have a kid, but he's at the grandparents right now, but when you do, that can be difficult. And then when I do have time, it's usually really late, and you guys know I go to bed early, but if the lighting's not great, and then when it's like midday like this, it's not like it's bad, but there's usually so much like outside noise going on, you know? So I'd like to do it more. It's just a matter of like timing, you know? Hi, Amanda. Yeah, I know everywhere's so different. Seriously. Can't say the same here though. Good. I'm glad you're doing good with school. I remember that life. It's been, you know, a long time ago, but I do remember it. I do. So, Kika, how long do these stay, like, pretty good in the fridge? I mean, to be fair, between, like, us three here together, if I do, like, 8 of these, and again, just kind of, you know, not huge, but a decent amount, we usually get through them in, like, 3 to 4 days between us all, like I said. But I've had them for about 5 days. Here's the thing, though. I did rinse these under water and just kind of let them dry, though. Sometimes when I do that, even though I try to like get most of the moisture off from doing that, sometimes it doesn't last as long. I think it's just because it's too wet. I don't know, but actually longer than you might think. So, I mean, of course, do as many as you need. But for us, we go through them. We do. Hi, Tabitha. How are you? Dan, be nice. Be nice. No politics. No. All right, you guys are cool. It's cool. Okay, okay. Michigan, I think we are getting ready to completely shut down. Really? Is it like kind of spiking and stuff again? That's the thing. It's like even when all this began too, and we had those like weeks of like, oh, it's a little bit better, and I was just like, well, I probably shouldn't say anything because I'm sure it'll change in a day's notice, you know? Yeah, Dan, you know, I try my best too, and I've noticed now, I think I mentioned this for when I show all of this, the prices and stuff Monday, the organic, especially blueberries, and you know I love my blueberries, are going up. They're going up in price, but I can't part with them. But yeah, I try to get organic when I can. It doesn't always happen, but you know, again, when you can. Oh, it's not good. Thank you, Tabitha. Have a good weekend. We're doing good. We're doing all right. Another day. Nate's been working like a lot. He's had a few people out of the store that it's not typical, and so he's been gone a lot, but it should start to mellow back out next week. Fingers crossed. We'll see. All right, we're getting there with them berries. Avocados are starting to go up a little bit too, but they're still not too bad. It's crazy. Like, sometimes we can get them literally for like 30 cents. And then there's times of the year where they're literally like $4 a piece. That's crazy. Like, that's a big jump. All right, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Do some blackberries. I don't love blackberries personally. I mean, I'll eat them, but they're not my favorite, but Nate really likes them. I haven't been to Sprouts in a little while now too, so I did it online though. So sometimes it's good and bad. Sometimes I feel like you'll miss things because you're not there in person to see it. But then on the flip side, they, you know, when you click on one thing, then it suggests something else that it thinks you like, and it's usually right. So it kind of works both ways. But I did that last night, and it was supposed to be done at like 12 o'clock today to go pick up, and I got a text at like 10:30-ish that it was like done early, and I'm like, well, crap, I was still running, and I haven't showered. That's the truth. So we just going. We are going. I got some cantaloupe and watermelon too. I've been loving that. You guys know me in the heat. We don't always mesh well. And anything that's like hydrating and stuff, it's good. It's good stuff. All right. I'm sure everybody does this their own way, but this is how my mom always did it. So you cut it in half, and then take a spoon, and then you just go like this, get those guts, keep it glamorous, you know, and then just scoop it out. And then if you have a garden, of course, scoop that out into your garden, and you will grow yourself some cantaloupe. And then you just cut slices and then into cubes. Oh, I'm missing you. Hold on one sec. The carrot cake hummus. It goes good with fruit. Yeah, definitely. And you said on your oats, right? That's a good idea to add it to that. I have a little bit left. We actually had some last night with an apple. It was delicious. It was. And then you know what? Didn't I get that? No, it's from Grocery Outlet. I got, let me show you. I got that by Fresh Provisions plant-based dip, and it's like the caramel dip. Can you see that? This is really, really good too, especially with like green apples. It's like legit caramel, but it's essentially hummus. It's amazing. Okay. My husband is having spinal surgery. Oh. Oh my goodness. You know what? Oh gosh. Well, first, I hope he's going to be all right. That sounds really intense. But at the same time, if he's having that, I'm assuming he's not feeling the world's greatest right now. So I hope this will be something that comes with relief for him. But, you know, I actually just did on my Instagram a couple of days ago of like a Q&A type thing, and someone asked specifically of like ideas for like snacks or meal ideas if you're going on vacation. Now I get this is not a vacation for you, but same kind of concept of being on the road. Or I did in her case though maybe think that she might be in a hotel where you might have access to like, you know, a fridge or a microwave. But I would highly suggest like oats for sure, like oatmeal, and maybe in your case, if you don't have something to like where you can heat it up, and you could do like overnight oats and have that like ready to go, and then just have some fruit prepped on the side. And then my favorite, especially if heat is an issue, meaning you don't want things to melt, I love the Go Macro bars, like the protein granola bars by Go Macro. Those are my favorite. And they're not like coated in chocolate and stuff, so they, can kind of withstand the weather a little bit. And what else did I suggest to her? Oh, it's on my website. Let me see if I can remember how to tell you this. So if you go to my website, it's linked in the description under food, and it's either under lunch or dinner, but it's the lentil salad recipe. I would highly recommend like making that in advance, and it's really, really good cold. It's really good warm. It's good room temperature. And just take that with you and some crackers or chips or something to like dunk into it, kind of almost make it like a dip. It's so good. So, so good. So there's a few ideas for you. But again, I'll be thinking of you. Spinal surgery. Oh gosh. Yes. Oh, I miss you guys. Yeah, Cliff bars too. Those are good as well. Like the regular Cliff, not the builder ones. Like I love them, but they are coated in a chocolate, and I'm just, if you're worried about like the melting, that would be my only thing. What else? Oh, that's cool. There's a Whole Foods nearby. That's always a good one. They always have like ready prepped vegan friendly things most of the time anyway. That can be helpful. At 5 a.m. in the car, because you can't go in, right? Oh man. Oh, that's not fun. Not fun. But again, I hope it'll be a relief for him from where he might be currently feeling, So yeah, do you guys do your cantaloupe like this, or am I totally like giving you anxiety and like this is the wrong way? Everyone has their way. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna pick up or take. If you just popped on, like I said, I'm gonna meet Nate for lunch a little bit later. That's usually typical on Saturdays if we can, because a lot of the times I won't go grocery shopping until later in the day today. Didn't work out that way this time, but later in the day today, or I'll just do it on Sunday. And so by Saturday, we're kind of slim pickings of what we have for him to like take, Do you guys like live streams more? I mean, I enjoy watching them from other people and stuff, but it's just so tough because obviously you can't always be available, But I can try to do them more if it's something that you do like. It's not like I mind. Like I said, it's more of just the outside noise that can come. Like someone might just start mowing their lawn next door at any given minute. All right, so here's where we're at so far. We've got the cantaloupe, the blueberries, the blackberries, the strawberries. I'm going to do probably some separate ones too of just, I have grapes too. I got to put those in there. Of maybe the watermelon. I don't usually add too much watermelon to these as much as I like it, just because it's too watery, and then it kind of does make everything not last as long. A year in the making. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Horrible. I'm glad you are okay, but that's still a relative term because clearly not perfectly okay. But I'm glad it's getting done now, Ugh. But yeah, the watermelon, I thought it was a seedless one. Whatever. But it's got the little black seeds in it still. But yeah, I'll kind of do a lot of this separate just because, again, it'll make everything else last a little bit longer. you know. Is it hot here? Actually, you know what? Okay, it's not hot, but yes. Because you know how I feel about the heat. Let's look up the actual weather. 74 right now. And it is supposed to be 83 by the end of the day. And then we got like 85, 78, 74, 79, 87, 88. Yeah, don't like it. It gets hot here though. It really does. In the summer, like it's just even summer yet, but when it's our worst, we get up to like 116. It's awful. Hi, Jerry. How are you? 63. Yeah, that's good. I like that. 63 is good. See, Dawn, that's crazy. My cousin actually lives not in Denver, but he is in Colorado Springs, which I think is about 2 to 3 hours south, right? And that's what he says too, that like it can be the most gorgeous day, and then literally within the next few hours it can switch, and then you've got like a storm coming and snow. And I'm like, that seems kind of cool, but then also could be inconvenient. You know, I've never been technically to Colorado, but I would like to. I think it sounds very, very, very pretty. Okay, I need water. We're dying over here. Pardon. Oh, it's Dan. It's like we're not super, super dry heat here, nor are we super humid. Somewhere in the middle, but it is awful. It really is. It's not my jam. That's why I always tell you guys that like I hate the heat. And it's not probably that I really hate the heat. I just hate the extreme heat. Because that's what I correlate our summers to, is that. We're not talking 80s. No. No. We're lucky if it gets back into the 80s even overnight when it's like the worst of it. It's crazy. "90 minutes south." Okay. Bipolar here. Yeah. The 60s, I love the 60s. 50s and 60s. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's a solid point. Oh, that's a good one. That's really good. Oh yeah. You know what? I bought also, I think I still have a little left anyway, but the first time I tried the Follow Your Heart feta crumbles, I did it on watermelon spears like this, and with a little bit of balsamic glaze. So good. So good. I'm kind of eating those black seeds. Is that a problem? I always tell my kid that means he's going to grow a watermelon in his belly. And I know, like, realistically that's not true, but... Nice! What kind of protein did you get at Target? Like, what was the brand? Those sound really, really good. I love doing that. Like, when you take something... and then, you know, like add it just a little bit of protein powder. One, it makes them more filling, and it's just a way to get more protein in, but still like have that good flavor. You know what's funny? I've never been, that one didn't want to go. I've never been the biggest watermelon fan in the past, but lately I have just been loving it. It's just so satisfying. I have the Sun Warrior one too. the vanilla protein. It's that collagen building one, that Tahitian vanilla. I really, really like it. I find that it makes like smoothies or shakes or whatever, you know, particularly smooth. It's good. I like it. All right, as we were. Aw, thank you. Thanks, Dawn. I gotta be honest though, I mean, if I tilted you just a little more that way, you might not think so. I had to do the dishes. Actually, I don't know if you remember or not, and I might be a little wrong on my timeline of this, but gosh, maybe it was like 3 years ago? Because I remember I shared it on here because I was doing YouTube at the time. But all of these cabinets and stuff were all like a wood, kind of light wood color, and we painted them all. I was just over it, and I'm like, I'm painting them. And then I remember it was kind of becoming popular to have like different color cabinets. So like, kind of like we do, we have gray here, and then we kept some white. And I always thought that was the weirdest thing. I did. It's like, well, they didn't finish it. Why didn't they make them match? And then it totally grew on me, and I was like, that's a genius idea. Who says it has to match? So thank you. But I will say, since I did do it myself, if you look closely at a lot of spots, it needs a touch-up. It does. Okay, I bit into this one, but whatever. You know, I never really, I think adding protein powders to like your oats, like you said, it's a great idea. Again, kind of the same idea behind it of like just kind of amping up a few of your meals. For me, my only thing is, and I'm just kind of the weird one with it, I don't love sweet oats. And it's actually a perfect way to sweeten your oats. That was the other box of cookies. It's fine. You know, it's like a perfect way to sweeten them without adding like, you know, just like regular cane sugar or whatever. But I don't know. I just never took to sweetened oats. So I always have mine, you know, unsweetened. And I don't ever do it. I should try it again though. Maybe it could grow on me. You know. This is a good one. I'm glad. Sometimes you never know. Let's try the cantaloupe. That's always one you don't know too. It's good. Yep. She's a keeper. What else is new? What else? Went for a little run today. Not a long one or anything. See, that's my thing too. I went early because I could, but it wasn't hot or anything, which is good. But that's going to be my next adjustment of like the weather. As the weather changes, I hate running when it's hot and that sun gets so intense too. So I'm going to have to play with that a little bit. Okay, why? Oh, hold on a second. I've never seen this before. Ashley, hi. I've always heard that about people that have moved out of like the Central Valley, that like I think we take for granted here like the freshness of produce because everyone says that. Okay, it's showing though that your comment needs to be like approved, which we can do. I hope that worked. I've never seen that come up before for a chat, but I see you. But yeah, I've totally heard that people are like, oh, you don't know how good you have it. And maybe we don't. Because it's all I know, I guess. But is it really different? Like really different? And where did you move to, if you don't mind saying? Aw, Ashley! Well, to be fair, first, thank you. But to be fair, I don't go live too often anyway, so you're off the hook. I'm just putting, like I said, kind of in the separate containers too. Trying to think if we've like watched any like new shows. No? Same old. I moved to New England. Wow. But it's just not the same. I've heard that. You're not the first to say that at all. Interesting. Sometimes you buy these like mini melons, and I'm still working on like my first half. You feel like you're not going to get that much, but you actually do, you know? Into the Night. Is it a scary one? I know we both kind of like those, but is that one? I'm trying to like picture seeing it as you scroll by Netflix for 20 minutes and then never pick anything. Anyone else? You know? I swear I did watch something though, but it's not sticking with me. No, don't know. But it's like supposed to be though, Dan? Like, is it, you know, I feel the same way about a lot of scary ones. I'm like, meh. But is it supposed to be? That's the genre of it? Aw, have a bite. Have a bite. That's good. It is really good. And something about having it all really cold in the fridge, ready to go. It's amazing. Oh, that sounds terrible, Dan. You know I don't fly. You know I hate the heat. No. It's no good. No. It's awful. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me do some of these grapes. These are big ones. I will say my diet really shifts, like, I say the term diet loosely, you know, but when it does warm up, like, I hardly eat, I feel like, cooked hot food. That's where me and Nate are very different. Like, he's always like, I like hot food. I'm like, I like cold food. Give me cold food. Yeah, scary for me. They are wonderful. Do you remember last week did Trader Joe's, right? Got those red grapes, the red purplish grapes, but they were the honey ones. And you know how they have the cotton candy grapes and stuff too, right? So I got these honey ones. And I mean, mind you, I have not had honey in so long, but I mean, I kind of remember what it tastes like. It's obviously very, very sweet. And I kid you not, like, it's that first bite into the grape where it just like literally punches you in the mouth of honey. I don't know how they do it. It's kind of eerie. They are very good, but they are extremely sweet. Like, I mean, grapes are already kind of sweet on their own, right? So I don't know if it's truly necessary, but they are pretty good. They are. Oh, cool. Yeah, let him know if you know any. You know me, I'm just that little West Coast girl sitting over here, never gone over there because that requires a flight. Interesting. These are good. These are good ones. Sometimes Sprouts, you know, they're really known for like their fresh fruits and veggies and produce and all that. And for the most part, I would say like 90% of the time that's the case. I'm That's why I go back. I love it. But sometimes you get kind of a bad batch of things and you don't know it till you get it home. I guess this can happen anywhere though. This seems to be good. This is good stuff. Hi, Kim, Veggie Mama. Hi, how are you? Yes, for sure. For sure. I love that. You know what I had a suggestion for? I thought it was the coolest idea. Now, she did obviously preface it when things, are back to normal and stuff, but it would be really cool to do like not like a meetup in the typical way people would do meetups in towns, but we could all go like grocery shopping together. Grocery shopping with Kim. I am down for that. Wouldn't that be so fun? Like, how would we do that? I'm like, we gotta shut down a store and just let us go crazy in there. Do it like Bad Mom style, make a mess everywhere. It'd be wonderful. But seriously, I thought that was a really cool idea. So, because I'm like not good with, again, knowing the weather there, but what's the weather like in Maine, especially like summertime? What's their like typical summer temperatures? Yes, we love the blueberries. Yeah, that could be fun too. We were watching Tell Me Your Secrets on Prime. No, but I might have to watch it now. Is it new? Kind of new? I love Prime. I'm telling you, once we got a Fire Stick in our, like, for our upstairs in our bedroom, oh my gosh, like, I hardly have the TV on down here. And it's just like, it opens up a whole world of any and everything you could possibly want to watch, right? Love it. I do. And there's so many free ones that, like, you don't have to buy that many subscription-based ones, really. I love it. I was on the Late Show. I feel like everyone had a Fire Stick for a while, and I was like, I don't need it. Now I can't imagine not having it. I got my mom one, actually, for her room. Maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. She loves it. It's like, I know. That's not bad. That's perfect. A lot of you are over on that side. It's crazy. All right, what do I have? More blueberries. Oh, I was gonna do some oranges too because I still have some. That's what it was. We can fit them. It's cool. Awesome. I'm gonna lunch on this. It's delicious. Now you have the sprouts, right, Dan? Over like that area does too, I believe. Remember we talked about this? Oh yes, very hot and dry there. I'm a mess. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you don't have a Sprouts. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely more of a West Coast known like store, but I thought there was some. Maybe I'm wrong on that, or maybe it's just something similar, but still not technically a Sprouts. I cannot remember. All right, now I'm just gonna put in the rest anywhere. Save these other halves and I'll eat them with a spoon later. Yeah, I'm just gonna add some oranges to these two. Here's someone, but I didn't know. So you wouldn't have a Sprouts then too, Ashley, right? I love Sprouts, I do. It's like a smaller Whole Foods. Can be pricey, but for the most part, they always have some kind of sale going where it's really not bad. I like it. I do. I think we have two in our town, but I always stick to the one, just one of them. I don't think I've actually been to the other one, but I'm going to assume they're very similar. Remember how I said someone might just start mowing their lawn? I think it's a couple doors down, but it's happening. Really? Aww. What else do we have? I've gotten some requests to do like, I just mentioned it in fact on my last empties that Kroger. I know Kroger is really popular and I believe it is in California still, but we don't have one here and I don't know of like the closest one to us. I've heard people really like that a lot. But then a lot of you told me too that Kroger is like related to Foods Co. and then also to Ralph's. We used to have a Ralph's, a few of them, and then they all closed probably 3 or 4 years ago. So we don't have that either. Foods Co. I could be wrong. We might have one of those. Or I'm thinking of one that's like similar and it's actually not that. I'm not 100% sure. But I've heard Kroger is really good. Smith's, I've heard of Smith's too. We don't have that. Hi Leah, how are you? I don't want to miss you. Smith's is owned by Kroger. Okay. Okay. I've heard of Smith's. And you know another one I've heard of, but I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, but it's still just one that, again, that we don't have. Am I going to say it right? Sharp Shopper? It's not Smart Shopper. It's Sharp Shopper, I think. I think it's more like a grocery outlet kind of place, I think. But I could be wrong on that. And then there's one called BJ's. Insert jokes here. I know. Everyone loves going to BJ's. Anyway, I've heard of that one too, and I believe that's closer to like a Costco, and we don't have that either. I feel like we have a lot of stores here, but then as I hear more and more names of different places, I'm like, I don't have that. Yeah, Dan, I bet you do. Whatever. Sorry, I'm like a child. Yeah, love Costco. I do love Costco. Now, we do have a Sam's Club, which, you know, I've heard, I think this is really bad, but it is kind of funny, is people would describe Sam's Club as the Walmart Costco, and then Costco is like the Target Costco. Like, that's horrible, but it's kind of true. I know, right? Smart and Final, we have that. Is Smart and Final everywhere? Because see, there is some places like that. Like we have Save Mart and Vons. You guys have heard me reference Vons, but I never really do hauls from there. Just because I try to pick places too that are like, I know at least at most places or in multiple states. I try. But yeah, Sam's Club. But yeah, Smart and Final. Is that one everywhere? I have not been there in a while, but I know we do have those. I've been just loving grocery outlet recently. I used to like always avoid it. Never found anything there really. And like people would always tell me it's like the best. And I'm like, what are you saying? And I swear to you, in the last year, it all shifted. It really did. Okay, I think we about there. Yes, that's true about the connection to Sam's Club. I didn't know that for a while. Stu Leonard. I've never heard of that. That's funny. We call it farting animal. Love it. Love it. Oh my goodness. There's so many places though. It's crazy. I feel like a lot of places actually don't have Whole Foods, but I hear they're expanding, which is good because that definitely, I feel like there's so many specialty food stores where you can find more things now that are like, you know, the one-off items or especially like vegan friendly stuff. But really, if you have a Whole Foods, you're pretty set too. But yeah, a lot of towns don't really have them, and they're adding more, which is good. Okay, then we just pop on all the lids. But this is what we're looking at, my friends. And I'm telling you, I take half of this in the morning, throw it on my oats. And sometimes I don't really like watermelon on my oats, but hey, whatever. I'll just, you know, eat that. But I will. I'll put all like the berries, half of it. And then at the end of the night, I will have the other half with the Cocoa Whip, like a dollop on top. So, so good. I love it. See, I'm the same way. Like, I'm telling you, my appetite really will shift, and I just want, like, fresh fruit, too. I really do. I mean, you have your days, of course, where it's like, you know, you eat the house, but but overall, I'm with you. It just shifts, and you feel like you have to have stuff that's hydrating all day long. Heard of health nuts too, but yeah, we don't have that, or we even didn't before. Good, yay! I'm telling you, do this with your fruit, and I swear to you, you will find that like you won't like waste any of it too, because it's just so appealing when it's just ready to go. But yeah, I'll do it even like just single things too, but I like to have the medley as well. By the way, I know this is totally random, but again, I got these off of Amazon. I think it came in like a 50 pack for like 20 bucks maybe. And then the other couple weeks ago, I shared with you guys, I think Nate took them still, or they got tossed, because I got those ones at Walmart when I did like a Walmart haul, and they were cheap. It's not like a big deal, but I got some that looked like these. They're terrible. They like the lids don't go on. I'm like, well, that's useless. So sticking to Amazon for these. Very appealing. Ha ha ha. Love you, Dan. Dan's my buddy. You're all my buddies, but we like to razz each other sometimes. Nice. Well, what are you guys doing the rest of the day? What's the plan? I'm all set. Done, done, and done. Now I gotta play Tetris in the fridge. You know. I need to shower. That's the truth. Yeah, hopefully they work better for you, Jerry. They look totally like these. That's why I got them. And I'm telling you, the lids, like, don't go on. It's annoying. Nachos is my favorite. You know this, my favorite. Because why not? That's what I'm saying. I just finished right before I got on, actually editing tomorrow's vlog, and I'm not nervous to post it by any stretch. I'm really not, or otherwise I wouldn't. But I actually kind of had a little chat, heart to heart with you guys on just kind of like as we switch into the seasons and stuff where it's getting warm, and that means typically we wear less because you get really hot. This all started, the topic of a friend of mine posted like an Instagram story and just really struggling, put on some weight, and just kind of, this is the time where it's harder to hide behind clothes because it's hot, and just it kind of just struck a nerve with me of like, and just I felt sad, about that he was feeling that way. But yeah, I just kind of want to have a heart to heart with you guys for tomorrow. So just finish editing that and stuff for just as we go into this new season. And I know so many of us can relate with just, the body not always feeling our best, but the reality is it's all okay. And anyway, but that's what I was doing earlier. And then I'll probably edit the haul for Monday. And like I said, I'm going to meet Nate for lunch, dinner. Still going to eat kind of early, Dan, because, you girls got to get to bed. He laughs at me because I go to bed early and I eat like extra early. I do. Wait, hold on. Oh gosh. Do you know if he has it, or no eating before 5, or if he just, taking precaution and stuff? I hope he's okay. No eating before 5. I have to. 4:30. It's my time. Interesting. It's so interesting, like how it's just so different everywhere, But yes, my friends, thanks for popping on. I'm probably going to go and, like I said, play Tetris in the fridge. But I just thought I would come do this with you and pop in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, if it's something you want to see more, I'll do that. I'll try. Can't test until Monday. Okay. That's good. That's a good sign for sure. For sure. Keep me posted with that, Dawn. Fridge Tetris, the best. To do it like 4 times a week just for fun. I do. All right, my friends, have a great weekend. I'll see you for tomorrow's vlog, of course. And then Monday, have a good day. Follow me on Instagram if you don't already. I love chatting with you guys there too. And it's just an easier, quicker way to do it. But I hope you guys have a good day. See? Dog's barking. It's time. Have a good day, guys.